Hi everyone, I'm on day 2 of my cut. My cut consists of losing 20 pounds in 5 days. I started yesterday. I was at 198 pounds, and this morning when I stepped on the scale, I was 178. So, oh no, 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 sorry, not 178. That was 195. I want to get to 178. That would be crazy if I did that in one day. So anyway, what I did during this time was, I drank 2 gallons of water, like I said, and I severely limited my sodium intake, which was a mistake. I'm going to get to that later. I went to the gym. I did a ton of cardio, maybe 30 minutes on the treadmill and the elliptical. I did 50 pull-ups and 100 reps on the deadlift. It was sort of a cardio day. It wasn't really so much so for me to get strong, bench, and get jacked. It wasn't anything like that. I just wanted to get in there, sweat, burn some calories. I did that in the morning, and then I kept my nutrition all throughout the day, eating my baby food and my turkey slices and whatnot. And then in the evening, I did my judo. And then yeah, it was a good day. And like I said, I stepped on the scale today at 195, 3 pounds. So I'm making good progress. And today I'm supposed to be drinking a little bit less water, but I've decided to up my sodium intake today. And for the reason being, it's actually quite scary. I was feeling sort of hyponatremic. If you don't know what that is, it's when your sodium levels in your body have been diluted because of the excess in water, and it causes all sorts of problems. It's very scary, very scary. And I sort of went back on this thing because this morning, like I said, I had a headache, and I sort of went down the proverbial rabbit hole of Google and YouTube, and I was looking at all these articles and these resources, and I was trying to figure out why I had this headache. And it's a funny thing because I sort of knew about the sodium manipulation. I'm supposed to have a little bit more sodium when I have very high levels of water, but I didn't. I just got away from me. I had this knowledge that I just sort of didn't apply, and in my mind, I just said, okay, let me not eat any sodium today, and it was very diluted. And the problem being drinking all that water without having a lot of sodium is that the balance gets completely skewed, right? And then through osmosis, or I think the word is osmosicity, uh, the cells swell up in your brain. So it's actually quite um, scary, especially when you have a very drastic intake of water and a drop in sodium. It's not so much how much sodium's in your body overall, but the ratio, and how diluted your blood is. And it's crazy. People die from this. It's called water intoxication. And then, I even read articles saying, hey, a 160-pound man can drink 6 liters of water at once and then could potentially have seriously fatal consequences. So, yeah, I got a little bit scared, but then I started eating my turkey slices and upping my sodium today, and then I'm reducing my water a little bit. So hopefully the headache it's slowly going away. Um, but yeah, it's really reminded me how dangerous this weight cut is. And a lot of athletes do it wrong, and it could definitely hinder performance. And this is why I'm doing the mock weigh-in, trying to do this 5 days, 3 weeks out of my competition when I actually have to do this. And boy, I'm glad I did it, because the same mistake, if I made the same mistake in Peru, I'm gonna be messed up. I'm gonna be messed up fighting just at such a disadvantage, and especially when your brain's swelled up from all this hyponatremic symptoms, and then you get thrown on your head or something like that, and you get a concussion. That's game over. Uh, if I had quite a few concussions myself, maybe 3 or 4, and yeah, it could severely mess you up, especially if you're not all there with your nutrition, and your sodium levels, and all this stuff. So yeah, I'm at it today. It's not easy, but I feel pretty good aside from the mild headache that's sort of dissipating into the background. It's like a nice small undertone of just like a buzzing headache behind my ocular nerve on the left side of my head. So I'm gonna go through with it, and I'm gonna go to the gym in a little while. I'm gonna keep my water levels around 1 gallon. Um, And as a quick disclaimer, I just want to say I don't recommend this to anyone. I'm not a medical professional, and it just reminded me of how severe and serious this can potentially be. So yeah, that's the thing. Let me show you my little chart, my weight loss chart. Here it is. So 198 and 195 today. Keep in mind that this weight is not really an accurate depiction of my weight, a numeric value, because I had my cheat day the day before, so my glycogen levels are absolutely full. I carbo loaded, so 198 is coming down from there initially. The initial few pounds are going to be really easy. That's the reason why I lost 3 pounds overnight, pretty much. I mean, as you can see up here, I hit 194 once last week when I was really just watching my diet. So hopefully this week, even without me doing this water cut, I should potentially be 191, 192 anyway, if I kept with my track. So yeah, I mean, it should be all right. I'm looking forward to it. I almost didn't do a video today just because I had a little headache and I have so much work I have to do. But I'm glad I did it. I'm going to pull through, and see you guys tomorrow.